You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about the fallout, and I do mean nuclear fallout, around Caitlin Clark not making Team USA, the U.S. women's basketball team. There is not a world that exists in which I believe if you are trying to make people more interested in the WNBA and in women's basketball, there's not a world where Caitlin Clark does not need to be on this U.S. women's national squad. And there are a ton of fans right now of women's basketball, not just of Caitlin Clark, but of women's basketball that are like, this is a total loss. This is a tragic loss. People, defenders of this are bringing up Chelsea Gray. Who? I mean, that's how your new viewers feel about leaving Caitlin Clark off. It could not have been timed worse. You leave her off. The news comes out 2 hours after she goes for 38, 6, and 4 in her third win in the WNBA. And again, she became the first player in league history to have 275 assists in the first 12 games of her career. Holy crap. The internet, social media has went nuclear over this. And in my video prior, I brought up, and I think we need to make sure we remember this as we talk about this topic, because I got a feeling it's going to last a couple of days. A lot of people are saying to hell with it. I'm not even watching. I'm not going to watch. Look, you got to remember, the Minnesota Lynx coach, Cheryl Reeve, is the head coach of the U.S. women's basketball squad. All right? She's a member of the Alphabet community, and she was the one that released a social media post bitching about Caitlin Clark's push by the WNBA. They were hyping up her debut and her starting and this and that and the other. And the Minnesota Lynx coach literally had the nerve to come out and say, well, there's other teams in the league and we're bigger than just one team and one player. Look, that's some hater bullshit, and everybody knows it. So let's get to this. We're not going to start with Cat Turd before. We're going to start with, how about El Presidente himself, Barstool Sports owner Dave Portnoy. One slice, everybody knows the rules. This may be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. How dumb are these people? Never complain about women's salaries ever again. It's hypocrisy if you do. Make the teams fly commercial. Unreal dumb. Are you trying to grow this sport or not? Seriously. And we're going to look at a poll. Clay Travis put up a poll. There's plenty of fans that's already answered it, and it's an overwhelming, this is a screw-up. Clay Travis, Caitlin Clark has been left off the Olympic women's basketball roster. Women's basketball hates its fans and doesn't want to grow their game. That's the only conclusion you can draw from their treatment of Clark. She would quadruple their viewership by herself. No brainer. Seriously, women's basketball has a serious issue with just getting eyes in front of it. That's part of the issue here. Jason Whitlock, he's actually breathing a sigh of relief because he doesn't have to support these angry lesbians and feminists. Am I the only one that is glad Caitlin Clark's off the Olympic team? Now I don't have to watch a bunch of angry, entitled feminists who hate America play hoops. I think he's wrong because I think she should be on this team, but I get his point. I mean, Caitlin Clark feels like the most I'm proud to be American player they could have possibly put on this squad, and they leave her off. Seriously. How about U.S. men's soccer legend Lexi Lawless? I don't know enough about U.S. women's Olympic basketball to know if Caitlin Clark's omission is a snub. I do know that right now she would be the only reason I would remotely care about the U.S. women's Olympic basketball team. Seriously. I mean, yeah, here's Clay Travis's poll. 8,500 people have answered this. 91.1% believe this is a massive screw-up. I mean, seriously. 9 out of 10 basketball fans are saying, what in the hell are you guys doing? If I am Kathy Engelbert, the commissioner of the WNBA right now, I am livid. If I'm all the decision makers at NBC Sports who is carrying the broadcast of this Paris Olympics, I am burning down houses. I'm furious. I'm throwing shit in offices right now because I'm like, you just cost us a hell of a lot of ratings. You cost us viewership. You cost us advertiser revenue. It's a terrible decision. Let's get a little feedback here. Cat Turd posted this. Seriously. I mean, you got Steph Curry mixed in with Larry Bird, and the marketing power of Michael Jordan comes walking into a league, walking into professional women's basketball, and you leave her off the Olympic squad. It's a massive screw-up of gargantuan proportions. Seriously. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people believe that she got left off because she's white and straight. Guys, see, DEI don't work in reverse, evidently. It doesn't work in reverse. Shit, if you're white and straight, forget it. Hell, if you're white, straight, and a male, launch yourself into space. It's just, we're screwed. We're super screwed. This time, the woman got screwed, too. And this is one reason why the Olympics are nothing but a joke. Guys, if you don't know this, the Olympics viewership has been plummeting for like the last 4 Olympics in a row. DEI is taken seriously in Biden's America. Not surprising. They don't like the white meat in basketball. She ain't dark enough. Woo! Seriously, the man makes the team, but not the white woman. That's a shot at Brittany Griner. Let's just all say it. Racist. She's too thug for the woke Olympics. I don't know what that means. We all know why. Are you really surprised? Seriously. This person says, actually, she should be glad she's not associating with those misfits. She should enjoy life and enjoy her endorsements. I mean, it does raise the question, how would they explain the teammates being the one to take her out on the court? Because that's probably what would happen. She is white, and she is not lesbian, and she is not a man. Seriously. This person says another country should recruit her to play for them. Right on. Right on. God. Beginning of her career, she's on fire. Jealousy is a terrible thing. She'd make the other players look bad. DEI. We all know why. Disgusted, and I know the game. She should be automatically a DEI selection based on their metrics. Since she's straight and white, she is a minority, and she's straight. That man, that's all about some diversity and inclusion in that league, in that sport, because she's Caucasian. White privilege? Question mark? Yeah, too white? Yeah, there you go. Outrageous. They hate that she is white. Truth. I mean, literally. Oh, you can't be serious right now. Racism or something. Seriously. Yeah. Watch and see if the U.S. women's team, man, if they were to lose after this, shit. Seriously. Jealousy, racism, that's why. She's the wrong color. Because she's white, ? Well, you know, she is white. The current, quote, in thing is to hate white people in general. She's not a black lesbian. Woo! The U.S. Olympic woke team hasn't represented the U.S. for 10 years. I say she gets too close to representing what actual proud Americans identify with, far as just how she feels about country and this and that and the other, and they don't want her there. Aside from a single athlete here and there, it's a joke. I stopped watching any coverage after the 2014 in Sochi because of this nonsense. So they want to lose. I mean, wow. Wow. Put her on the men's team. That's interesting, actually. That's interesting. Brittany Griner made the team? Sorry, but the only highlights of her I've seen is when she is playing with no shirt on in the backyard. Seriously, though, what has she done? Nothing this year. She's been hurt all year. Olympics is a joke. Now they're doing the comedy hour. Caitlin needs to come out as identifying as a black man and say it with meaning. Damn it. Fans are furious over this. So that's where we're going to lay off. But you can see, I think the biggest takeaway here is not only are fans of Caitlin Clark furious, I think a lot of Americans are furious. A lot of people have tuned out of the Olympics because of things just like this. And now comes the question that is being asked, and you saw it. Did she get left off because she's white and she's straight? I think in this age of DEI, that may be a legitimate question to be asking. But clearly, if you're trying to get people interested in women's basketball, this is a monumental screw-up of massive proportion. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. Now, I got a feeling there's going to be more on this. Wow. This went nuts. Peace. I'm out.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.